It's Amelia. Daydreaming again? You're always wandering off with your head in the clouds. Guess you haven't had much luck on your so-called supply run. We gotta find your grandfather's place before nightfall. Get your ass back down here and we'll get back on the water. Look, I understand you wanting to get in some sightseeing, having never set foot outside of that hippy-dippy camp. Though, at least the place was somewhat civilized. But don't expect anyone or anything leaving this place to stand on ceremony. I don't mean to nag, but whenever you're ready, sweetheart. There ain't many of us left. You'd think that'd make people want to look out for each other, but seldom is that the case. Most survivors make troubles. Rust bucket's giving me all the trouble I need, thanking you kindly. Damn. Nuts all but threadbare. Let's hope she doesn't die on us before we find your grandfather's place.
There you are, kid. Oh, what took you so long? Figured you met someone at happy hour. Hurry, get back on board.
Well, thank you for gracing us with your presence. Better late than never, I guess. While you've been off playing Chief Scout, I managed to give this old girl some love. She'd better get us to your grandfather's. Ugh, this place gives me the heebie-jeebies. All right, I think we're close, but let's double check. Hey, kid, hit play on that last message from your grandfather, will ya?
Asher, it's your grandfather, John. If you're listening to this, then no doubt, I'm long gone. But I've done my best to leave you everything I have. It's all in an apartment in Boston's North End. It's a bad bounce, but if you look for the old water tower, then head west, you'll find Picard Street. Should be a clean shot, right to the doorstep. Look for number 88. Top floor. Keep your head on a swivel. This world is no picnic, but it may get a whole lot brighter if you can make it to my apartment in one piece.
All right, we gotta find that old water tower, then find that street. Picard, was it? Okay, keep your eyeballs peeled. Oh, take again at all this. Looks like the morning after a big shindig at the Waldorf. I hope you weren't expecting to meet your soulmate down here, kid. Ain't much left for scavengers. There it is, the water tower. All right, let's head west. Now that's a tight squeeze. Whew, like my wedding dress. Don't even get me started on marriage. Hey, there's a street sign. What does it say? Picard Street. Great. Oh, damn, what is that? Is that a tent? Talk about a curveball. You think there are people here? Our place deserted, right? Yeah, there's no way people live here. There's no picture show. Anyway, let's shake a leg. Let's find 88. All right, fine. Buckle up, kid. Looks like we're in for a real shitstorm.
Who is this that means to choke our mother's realm with blackest smoke? A pair of cursed beasts that maketh cursed beasts of oil and iron. You forfeited this world. Forfeit now your right to walk upon it. Your people will call the rats and roaches master. Even the smallest microbe will have its revenge for what you did.
Good God, what kind of freak show? What makes you so special, huh? Think your fancy dress costumes let you off the hook? Oh, hell, cracks. Damn, great timing. The boat won't start. Hang on to your tighty-whities, kid. I'll fix the boat. Cover me from those oversized handbags. We take too much of a beating from them and we're sunk. Wonderful. Here they come. Exit strategy. Here, take this crowbar and crack open that old emergency kit. Gotta be something in there we can use. Oh, flare gun. Time to use it, I guess. What? Aces! Nice shot! You're not completely worthless. Huh. Oh, there she is. Oh, you beauty. Hold on!
Rise, you from the depths. Swoop down from tree and sky, our mother called for the human blood.
I'll continue on and be your decoy. You need to get to the apartment on foot. Make for the apartment. Stay low, keep quiet. So long. Remember, it's far easier to start something than it is to finish it. Finish it, Asher.
10 more. Use biometric hand scanner. Stage 1. Biometric hand identification was affirmative. Now initiating Stage 2. Iris recognition scanner. Stand by. Stage 2. Iris close your eyes and I'll kiss you. Tomorrow, I'll miss you. Paul McCartney, lead singer of the Steve Tours.
Who is it? Stand and unfold yourself. Why is it so dark in here? What? Hello. This may come across a lick familiar, but that's more like it. Now, Asher, is it? Your grandfather left me here for you, to be your confidant of sorts. My name is Samuel. Just call me Sam. I can tell by the blank look on your face you've got questions. Well, you can start with tapping my face. Now, as you can see, I'm no ordinary fob watch or time trinket. My maker has endowed me with the ability to read between the lines, my friend. The lines being time and space. You following? Right. Tap that storage button. For my next trick, I have the capability to give you an extra hand. Literally. Now, it seems my previous owner burdened me with a fairly substantial item. If you would be so kind as to remove it, please. Whew, that's a weight off. Certainly looks familiar, but we'll park it for now. Should you want me to carry anything for you, just hold an item above my face and let it go. I'll do the rest. Wonderful. All right. Now, for me to become your pack mule, you'll need to upgrade my clockwork. Though exactly how eludes me. Unfortunately, my mind, like that box I was in, is a bit dusty. But I have a feeling our union is fate. Now, let's see. Oh, geez, what happened? Time has been cruel to this place. A modern electrified abode. Long forlorn. I wonder if we can get this place humming once more. Or at least get them lights on. Let's take a look around. Here's a novelty, Asher. A temporal shard. Picture a traveler, returning from a snowstorm. Upon arrival, he shakes the snow off his shoulders, which finds its way to the cabin floor. Well, in this case, it's time falling from our traveler's shoulders, which preserves itself in this protective shell. They make for an incredibly rare and much coveted form of temporal energy. There's value in this. Let's pocket it. Oh, this door could be all that separates us from illumination. You're a bright enough spark to open a door. As our friends across the great Atlantic would say, this door has snuffed it. I could give her the kiss alive. That said, it'll cost me plenty in terms of my precious little energy. Tap the button just below my face, will you? I'll show you a parlor trick. The sacrifices I make. Now, if you ever lost or stuck, just push that button and I'll do my best to offer you counsel. All right, if you could kindly place me back on your wrist. Would you look at that? This looks like the kind of thing we could jumpstart a small town with. Put thought to shame. Nicely done. Well, you ain't just a pretty face then, huh? You won't find a better fit on Savile Row. You got a handle on this. Is that some sort of pattern? They can't. Looks like you've connected up this contraption. What an ordeal. I thought technology was supposed to make life easy.
Base level now
Not
at
like you just rode a
50%.
boat through
Viewing
sand.
online Tier 1 peripheries.
Bully for you, Asher. And thanking you, ma'am. Adieu. I have too grieved a heart to take a tedious leave. Now that is impressive. Reinforced sapphire bound with a Rosenberg frame would fetch a packet at auction. Clearly designed to contain the uncontainable, a supernatural design to hold a supernatural prey. Ah, yes. That'll be your grandfather, all right. One John L. Newman. Unfortunately, my memories of those days are hazy. It seems the older I get, the more clearly I recall things that never happened. Talk about staring off into space. How is this going to help us? Star beamers. Looks like some kind of childish toy to me. Strange symbols on them, though. Look familiar? Oh, bless my stars. What is the meaning of all these constellations? Eureka! This looks intriguing.
Swipe code incorrect.
She's back! And still a real
Swipe code phase 1
But don't
accepted.
fret. Let's take a step back. Of course it is. Unlike your attitude, which is unacceptable.
Swipe code phase 2 accepted.
Phase 2? I'm surprised you can count that high. Sheesh. I've had better conversations with statues.
Access granted. And remember, I know nothing with any certainty, but the sight of the stars makes me dream. Vincent van Gogh.
The sight of the stars makes me dream. Van Gogh saw plenty of stars, if you catch my drift. A machine made to blow air. Well, now I've seen it all. Another message, possibly. Though we would need a special contraption to glean its gossip. Wrangle its whispers. Keep an eye out, Asher. I can't put my big nor small hand on it, but this gadgetry's known to me. I'll be. I used to say, the two most important days in your life are the day you are born and the day you find out why. Well, I like to add a third. The fancy of that. You can give me a mighty fine makeover here. Well, go on. Pay the man, son. Well, actually, looks like we will need to collect a few materials to make that happen. Well, pin my tail and call me a donkey. I'm pleased to say I can now carry 2 items for you. You're welcome. Away we go.
Well, kid, if you're watching this, then you made it. This far, at least. What I'm about to tell you might seem crazy, but it's important that you understand what's about to happen next. This world you know, battered and broken, is not the world that was intended. There are those that believe humanity was always fated to destroy itself. They'll tell you this future will always be inevitable. But this is a lie. You see, We perceive time and space around us as fixed, a clock steadily ticking ever forward. However, the lines between the past, present, and future are an illusion. Nothing but a thin veil behind which lies the path to many possibilities. I have left you everything you need to put things right. But be careful. Not all is what it seems. You must finish what I could not. Trust the Watch. Find his counterpart.
The old fool. Always was one for dramatic exits. Careful now, kid. You follow down his path and, well, there's no coming back. House rules. Once the cards are cut, there will be no leaving the table. I'll be seeing you.
My word, that certainly got my attention. Who the hell was that second fella? A coot and a josser, I say. The cat to your grandfather's mouse. And I suppose we're now part of his, pest problem. As for what to do next, your grandfather mentioned a counterpart. My counterpart. Let's find that. As for trying to put things right, an old ventilation duct. No lack of... Hold on. Those Russian words. I think I can translate them. Congratulations to Mother Russia. First country to land on the moon. Wait, I know my memory's filled with cobwebs, but Russians were the first ones on the moon? Is that right? Comet? What is that? Oh, well. Someone went to great lengths to keep this treasure hidden. A battery. Might be important. And just like that, presto! Interesting. I'm guessing this is important. I know you ain't the help, son, but could you clean that picture off? It might reveal to us something about this counterpart we're looking for. Now, this looks important, though it's a little large to be my counterpart. But I'd hazard a guess that our fortunes are ingrained in this machine. Your grandfather certainly left this here for a reason. Your mind bestowed. The toad worthy of this biography secretes a highly hallucinogenic substance that was used in Mayan rituals. That's some rather dry reading. water-based, rifle. Not what you'd want in a time of war. Unless you're fighting fire, of course. We're going fishing? The true test of one's patience. Lucky I'm patient. Cosmonaut Alexei Leonov. A Russian? First man on the moon. And the date, it's circled. 1968. Well, that doesn't seem right. Now that's a thing of beauty. Shame. Just needs a battery. That's the ticket. Now to put this to use. I much prefer a screwdriver if I'm honest. And by screwdriver, I of course mean the drink. Apologies. Yeah, I'm just venting. Having a good vent is healthy. Time to get a handle on things, I suppose. Get in there. Incredible. Back in my day, in order to get married, you sometimes had to jump through a grate. My counterpart, well, woo, wait! That's got this fragment thing, this antiquity fragment. It feels connected somehow. Try placing it. Something's got a damn happening. Jumping Jehoshaphat. We're out of this world, and not in the same chassis we left in. As curious as to where and when that fragment took us is how, son. You see, we're commandeering a person in this continuum, not unlike the way somebody commandeered that silver bird. Let's hope we do a better job. Keep an eye out for anything you think could serve as another antiquity fragment. These are the crumbs of a tastier morsel, which in turn is but a plate at the banquet of our, or rather the world's calamity. looks busted. Perhaps we can get it going. Dear God. What happened here? Who did this? This moment was meant to be our crowning achievement. We may not be alone. As much as I appreciate the scenery, I think we should find out why we're here and move. That wireless looks like it's been incapacitated. Someone's tossed its parts around like rice at a wedding. Perhaps we can find a way to get it working. Find some answers to this mess.
Eagle? This is Houston. We still have no response from you. Mission time on Moon now at 17 hours and 42 minutes. We presume the worst.
Damn it. We can hear them, but they can't hear us. A cruel fate. No doubt orchestrated by this miscreant who saw fit to derail this expedition.
Patching through President Nixon now.
Good evening, my fellow Americans. Fate has ordained that the men who went to the moon to explore in peace will stay on the moon to rest in peace. And though the Soviets have accomplished putting the first man on the moon, know that for us Americans, who dared send 2 of our sons into the unknown, sons who lay down their lives for our most noble goal, the search for truth and understanding, we will not give up. Every human being who looks up at the moon in the nights to come will know that there is some corner of another world that is forever mankind.
This bird's in rough shape. We best look her over to see what's going on. Huh. Locked. Those metal clamps have fused together. We got more chance of getting frostbite in Hades than we have of cutting through them. We need some form of heavy-duty slicing apparatus. Back in our own shoes. Dear God, what did we just see? Sabotage. Perhaps someone is meddling in time. My guess, the foe your grandfather mentioned. This was meant to be a crowning achievement. In tatters. An answer could be sitting in the compartment of that silver bird. We need to deal to them fused clamps. We're duty-bound to find some answers. Look at it. Throwing up hellfire. It's working all right. We're in. Let's pick up the pace, kid. Well, what have we got here? Wire cutters. Let's nab them before they're used on us. Only way forward is back. So, with a stomach full of misgivings, I invite you to find a use for them wire cutters. Perhaps we can change things yet. Well. Aren't we a live wire? Huh. These wires look like they might be related to that locked box there. Relatively speaking, of course. Well, open sesame. Knew these things would be good for something. Two antiquity fragments. Ain't this grand? Your grandfather certainly left some breadcrumbs. Well, after you. That was a real Houdini act. If my memory serves me right, this process deconstructs and then reconstitutes matter into new things. Those things being shiny new wardrobe additions for yours truly. Here we go again. Will you take a look at this? That deep green. So enchanting. So lonely. We're in Central America, son.
Yurei!
Huh.
Up here!
What could lie beyond these doors? I'm intrigued.